Okay, so I'm sitting here outside after the first full week of school to preface this video with what happened. So I filmed this video a few nights ago on Tuesday night, and the next day, everything changed. My classroom no longer looks like what is in this video, but I decided to go ahead and post it so you can see how we started out the year. We were originally told we would have dividers, which we do have the dividers, but that they would have to still wear their masks if they had the dividers between them, if students had the dividers between them. I don't know why. So then they came back in and said, nope, everybody has to be distant 6 feet apart so the kids can take their masks off during the day at some points. So that's what I did. So when I go back in tomorrow, because I've got to go do lesson plans for this week, I will do a new video. The classroom changed a lot, but not a lot. I don't know. I did get 16 kids socially distanced. I can't get any more kids in there. I had to bring several things home, but that's okay. They are socially distanced and they are able to take their masks down as long as none of the students are walking around the room. So anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and post this video to show you how we started out. So look for another one in a day or so about, showing the new setup. And you can compare, see how it's, going, compares to your district and what you have to do if you're in person, face-to-face school this year. All right, enjoy. Hi there, and welcome back to my channel. This is my 2020 classroom reveal. We have actually been in school for 2 days. We called them staggered days. We had students with last names A through L come on Monday, students with last names M through Z come on Tuesday. I have 9 students on Monday, 6 students on Tuesday. Really sweet little group of kids. We did this to learn new procedures, cleaning procedures, how to line up, mask procedures, things like that. I almost wish in some ways every year we could start staggered without COVID. Anyway, so I have my room set up for now. I am definitely one of those that as I see that new pathways for walking or just new things need to be moved around, I'm fine with moving things around to fit the classroom needs for that year. So I'm going to try to quickly go around and show you my classroom for this year and how we're doing things so far. Don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe. I have several videos that I've already posted on some ELA ideas and activities for this year, and I've got some more things coming soon. All right, so let's get started. So this is the view from the door where the students come in. Although this year we are using our outside door almost as much as we're using our interior door. So you can see I have all the desks facing one direction this year. Usually I have pods of 4 to 6 students so that they can work cooperatively, but we have to keep them as far apart as possible this year. Right now, I do not have any of the plexiglass dividers. We have them ordered. There are actually classrooms smaller than mine, and so those classrooms got the first ones that came in. So we will end up probably with some plexiglass dividers between each of the desks. So like there would be a divider here and possibly also a divider in front right here, since there's not 6 foot between students. All right, so when we come in, this over here to the left is just teacher storage. This is actually a lot of glue bottles and pencils and things that were left over from the last few years or that I bought. We keep a broom in here. This shelf just houses some other stuff, post-it notes, and then all of our trash bags because we have breakfast and lunch in here this year. Okay, so bottom row, I have 14 students right now. So the bottom row is cubbies that the students use. We have their first 3 reading books in there, and in these little bins in the mornings when they come in, they will clean out their red folder. That's their homework folder. Anything from me put on their desk, I'll come around, look at it, do what I need to with it, and then they put the red folder back in their cubby this year. We're trying to reduce the amount of time my assistant and I are touching things that come from home. They're going to do a lot of that themselves. Up top, lots of storage. So I'm not using community supplies this year, so I'm not using any of those. Extra socks that we use for erasers for our dry erase boards, and just things that I just haven't put up yet. These were all copies that were made back in March that I was getting ready to use. Had some extra drinks, just some extra things here. Up top are all of my books, and I tried to come in this summer and kind of organize them by topic a little bit. And I just wrote right on the buckets that I got from Dollar Tree. So this right here transformed the room a lot when I put it up. I found that pattern at Hobby Lobby and I love it. Black and red polka dots. I need to cut it a little shorter right here, but it just transformed the room so much. And then underneath that, more storage. I couldn't remember how long I needed it when I went to Hobby Lobby, so I got it 3 yards long. I really should have gone 4, but that's okay. So coming on down, lots of storage. This is mostly ELA, this is mostly math. Then down here are tech totes that have, right now, our mice and any headphones that I have in the classroom that work. On our supply list this year, we had headphones. So these are those little lap desks. I have 10 of them, I think. Pencil sharpener. Usually right here I have buckets for the kids to, you know, put a pencil in it that needs sharpened, pick up a sharpened pencil. No community supplies this year, though. I usually have a bucket of pink erasers, these little pink erasers down here, and a bucket of crayons that you know, if you need a specific color and you've lost yours or lost one, then you can come look for it. And I usually have recycle bins at the bottom, but not this year. I have it totally, I just now realized I've got to get my August up there. We will start calendar tomorrow. We didn't do it the last couple of days. I actually made these glitter calendar pieces several years ago now. I did not have time to make new red and black calendar pieces. Maybe I'll get that done through the course of the year. It matches my glitter ABCs that I have hung up there, and it also, try not to make y'all dizzy, matches my glitter numbers that I hung back up there. So that is our calendar. Coming on over, this board, this dry erase board, if you write on it, you can't hardly get the black off, so I'm just using it to hang things. We've got our special area schedule, our breakfast and lunch, recess, bathroom break schedule. We are very, very scheduled this year. These used to house manipulatives, or file folder games. I have put all of those away, and now they are going to house each student's belongings, their crayon box, their glue, scissors, workbooks, journal, things like that. So that, and then I'll call them over, like, top, if yours is on the top, go get your glue. If yours is on the middle, go, if your drawer's in the middle, get yours. If your drawer's on the bottom. So things like that. My science shelf, still trying to figure out how I can use this stuff this year. I do have not quite class sets of stuff. Hopefully we can use this. This is our quarantine pencil can. So what we have decided, I have a ton of extra pencils over here, and then we also are getting more supplies this year. So each day the student gets a pencil, and I don't like the students to use the pencil sharpener. So what we decided is that we were going to, give them a new pencil during the day if they needed one. And at the end of the day, all the pencils go into quarantine. And after 72 to 96 hours, then we'll resharpen them and put them back over in a bucket to be able to be reused. I figured that was so much easier than trying to clean pencils each afternoon in case somebody got the wrong pencil. AR books, which is a little storage on top, some more storage. This is our Chromebook cart. On top, these are supplies that have been brought so far in quarantine. I don't know about your district, but we were told to put all supplies that were brought in by the students to the side for 72 hours before we use it. So this is our quarantine supplies. I mean, their pencil boxes are in there, everything is there. And when 72 hours is up, then I'll get their pencil boxes out, make sure that they have their pencils, crayons, scissors, all of that fun stuff in them, and I'll put them in their drawers. My board I added, it's actually a mirrored rocket. Got that at the Dollar Tree for $1, a couple of rockets. So that's the front of the room. I really like this board right here. Got it off of Amazon last year. I think it was like $125. It rolls around the room. It has paper that I've got folded over the back. This board is just like the other two boards. If you write on it, it doesn't come off that easily. So we use this board for writing on most of the time. I can lower it if I need to. This shelf has just some manipulatives. I may make up some bags of some like different blocks and Legos and stuff. And students can choose one to play with for a few days or whatever. I don't know. This is just my stuff. Something I did forget to show you. So what I'm going to do with extra supplies that the students have that, are extra for throughout the year. I had a couple of parents donate huge Ziploc bags. So whatever is not needed right now that it belongs to the student is going to go in a Ziploc bag labeled with their name. I'm going to put it up in a tote or something when they need new crayons, more glue, paper, whatever. I will get it out of their bag. So I have some of these that are 10 gallon and some that are like 2 gallon maybe. No, maybe they're all 10 gallon. I don't know. I've got, these are 3 gallon size. So, all right, coming on over here, you can see I was watching YouTube earlier while I was working. Still trying to get my Elmo hooked up this year. I'm having trouble. This is my area. For right now, I don't have to have any students sitting here, and so I can use that area. I've got our, what I'm going to need for the next day out right now, or and when I'm planning for the next week. Usually we use this little thing back here in the very back for mailboxes. Well, this year I'm just afraid to have too many students congregating in one area. On this shelf right here, behind the pocket chart, I have storage of our leveled readers for a reading series. Let's see. I think I talked about my little kitchenette area there. It's coming in handy already for heating lunch and stuff. Then we just got papers and different things. This black shelf is graphic organizers. All different graphic organizers. I just keep several copies of each one to pull out when I need them based on what a student needs. So my color words I made that go with my glitter. That's my shapes. I had one little guy today who was so excited about the shapes. He just loved them. Never had a kid so excited about the shapes on the wall. And then looking back towards the door, this is at this moment where my assistant sits. I've actually got one, I think 3.5 days a week. We're still perfecting that schedule, but that's a lot more than what we've had like in the last few years. So very, very grateful for that. And on this back right here is just, the things that she uses, paper. This year is going to look a lot different in small group. There was a lot of small group stuff back there. I'm not sure how much of that we're going to use. We'll have to see. So I've got 100 charts up here. I've got another 100 chart at the front of the wall, or front of the room. That door goes outside. We can go around to the front or the back of the building. And actually we use that a lot this year. This is the classroom. I'm sure it'll evolve as we go this year, as we learn new routines and procedures. But for now, this is it. I do have several lamps around the room. I should have turned them on before I started filming. I usually like to turn off at least one of the lights. Sometimes both lights. Just gives it a different feel, different ambiance in here. Turn on the lamps, kind of calms everything down. All my flexible seating went home. I did leave the stools here. If I bring a student over to the table over there, then they can sit on the stool. So, once I get our quarantine supplies out of the way, I definitely have 6 feet from where I could stand at the board to where these students right here sit. So during phonics instruction, I can take off my mask if I need to. That's what it looks like going out that way. So it's nothing fancy, but it's ours. Kids were happy today, engaged, and that's what matters. And that's it. That is, oh, what a mess. That is my classroom for the 2020 school year right now. Like I said, could change as we go along, but we'll see. I'm not one of those that I spend a lot of time organizing, throwing things away, stuff like that. I don't spend a whole lot of extra money. I mean, overall, the red and black will last me years. It was like 6 or 7 years ago that I had changed things to begin with. I don't spend a lot of extra money. I don't go over the top. I try not to do so much that the kids get real distracted. That's a big deal to me, having a kid of my own who can get easily distracted. Really helped me to understand how sometimes less is more, and I still feel like I have a lot. Anyway, so I hope you liked the classroom tour, and I hope you have a fantastic school year and you stay safe and healthy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.